I don't think it will alter in the shorter term. I think it's just increasing competition for what resources there are, and I think we'll probably end up chasing down those resources until they're completely exhausted, which could well lead to more war as a competition for those resources. I'm not particularly optimistic about the efficacy of the climate change advocates.
And I think, I think that this is the classic false choice presented by people who don't want to change the way our institutional structures work towards the environment, because countries around the world, particularly in Europe, have already revealed that moving towards a greener, sustainable usage of resources actually is not only economically viable but profitable, because you cut out waste and you cut out things that can be reused, and so I think that it will improve our efficiency as an economic model, and will allow us to keep living in an environment that is conducive to our life rather than destructive. So I think it's a false choice.
But the first thing that needs to happen is that people need to be persuaded that they need to radically alter their lifestyles.
No, governments need to be persuaded to mandate the change. I mean, I was
but
just
governments don't lead in the modern world.
I was just talking with Michael, and he said, what did they do in Germany about recycling? They recycle everything. He said what they did is they made garbage really expensive, and they made recycling very cheap. And they use the fees they collect from garbage to pay for the costs that are not covered in recycling. And in doing that, there is hardly any garbage, and almost everything is recycled, including food scraps and everything that goes into...
But that's in Germany.
But right, but the government has made a choice to create a legal structure that economically rewards correct environmental behavior.
But certainly in the United States, which I think everybody agrees is a major problem in the whole climate change story. In the United States, somebody cannot get elected to high office on that kind of mandate.
No, but they can do it when they get there. Are you talking about the United States, or are you talking about the world? You see, this is not necessarily about the United States.
But then there's blockage by vested interests. You have to get over the shareholder mentality. If you
tell your shareholders that the company's going to be economically more profitable if they institute these policies.
And they'll say, we'll sell our shares today and we'll come back when that's happening. Goodbye.
No.
You don't think?
No. You institute solar energy as a major source for your production line. You're not paying for that energy. It pays for itself.
Maybe.
Not maybe.
Well, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with the.
You're also denying that people can change, and people have been changing since we were born. So I think we can change, and I think that we need some support and structural influence to help us make proper changes, to incentivize good changes, and decentivize negative changes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see.
We'll see.